So in earlier videos we talked about IQ and how it's largely been used by business as a benchmark as how successful somebody is likely to be. In other words, the higher their IQ, the more successful they're likely to be as managers and leaders. And there are certainly environments where that's absolutely true. So if we look at science, if we look at research, if we look at medicine, those kinds of things are probably very, very important. For many other businesses where we don't operate autonomously as individuals, we operate and we get the job done through other people, emotional intelligence has become more important. Now, this is not saying that IQ is not important, because EQ relies on levels of IQ in order to work. What EQ is all about ultimately is, first of all, us recognizing our emotions, and particularly when our emotions change. So for example, if I'm sleepwalking through the day, I may go into the office and after 10 minutes people will say to me, "What's the matter with you, Paul?" Because I've been banging and slamming things around, and I may be completely unaware of that. However, once I become aware of it, then I have a choice. I then get to choose how I manage that emotion. So emotions are neither good nor bad, they simply are. There is no such thing as a good emotion or a bad emotion. Sometimes it's appropriate to be happy, sometimes it's appropriate to be sad. The key is that word appropriate. If it's an appropriate emotion, feel it and accept it. If it's not, choose to change it. And once I'm able to manage my emotions effectively, then I can start to become more motivated and more resilient, and therefore more successful. And once I am in that place, I am then in a position to effectively manage my relationships with other people and show empathy to them and their challenges. So, whilst IQ simply tells you that I solve puzzles quickly, EQ tells you whether I'm going to be a good listener, whether I'd be someone to come to for advice, whether I would be a shoulder to cry on. And those things are becoming increasingly important the more stressful our environments become. So in future videos, we'll be looking at how emotional intelligence does not only help me become more successful as an individual, earn more money, be more fulfilled, have better health. We'll also be looking at how that can be leveraged in business as well to impact the bottom line.